We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Cocktails with Tash Walker in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're listening to Cocktails with Tash Walker. Stick around.
This is for you.
Yeah.
Let's celebrate you. I wanna celebrate you. Let's celebrate you. For the first time all night, just like it's your birthday. You've been working all week long. There's a downtown at the Nakia. Your favorite singer is here. For the first time, two tickets for you. Boy, you better get suited. Gonna be treated like celebrities. VIP, front row next to me. Let me show you I appreciate all the things that you ever done for me. Nothing but the best for you. I got class, and that's how you roll. Everything is feeling alright, and you know that, we can hang out all night, and I got that, 'cause I'm with that. Let's celebrate you. I wanna celebrate you. Let's celebrate you. All night, just like it's your birthday. You've been working all week long. Let's come to downtown at the Nakia. Your favorite singer is in town. After the show is over, we can't stop, 'cause the night's not through yet. I got something else planned, and I bet you can never guess it. I'ma make it a surprise. Close your eyes until I'm ready. Abracadabra, I appear for you. Press and I'll show you something you never seen before. Oh, alright. And you know that, we can hang out all night. And I got that, 'cause I'm with that. I wanna celebrate with you, with just you. I wanna celebrate you all night, just like it's your birthday. You've been working all week long. At the Nakia,
you at the Walker, baby. LAX to downtown, G-Town to all around. Welcome to my hometown. Yes, it's world renowned. Limelights, bright lights, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Imani Walker, Tash, live at the Nokia Center. Call me Young Kobe, West Coast Symphony. West Coast host I be. LA, you know it's me. And you know we gotta be the double boss. You can see, get your hands up. Y'all know how we do.
all night, just like it's your birthday. You've been working all week long. Let's go out and have a good time. Yes, your favorite singer is in town. Yes, it's a celebration, yeah. All for you, just for you, all for you, just for you.
That's right, baby. It's a celebration. You know it, baby. President Barack Obama. Yay! I got my flag in my hand. I'm so excited, you guys. It's such a wonderful day. I am happy to be an American. Thank God. Woo! Because I was scared last week. You know I talked about it now. You know we was discussing things. And I just wasn't sure, but I was sure, but I wasn't sure. I was sure about the candidate because my man is bad. But I was just not sure if the whole America, if the people were going to come out. I didn't know if they were going to fall for the okie doke. But luckily, people were smart. Not only people were smart, people stood in line. You know, that was just beyond smart. That was just tenacity. Exactly. That was like courage. You know, that was like.
Yeah,
he showed. Well, we showed that we can get together because um, Asians,
Yeah.
Latinos,
Yeah.
middle
Jews.
Jews,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, Afro Americans,
Yeah.
and even middle class white people.
Right. Exactly.
And can't forget you ladies.
Us women, baby, we know the real deal. For one thing, you can't put a lot of things over on women. And for a second thing, women are always going to go for family. So and then that all goes under education, retirement. It's just a whole school of things that
Yes,
women, we stand for, and we're always going to stand for the next man and help our brothers and sisters. So
exactly.
um what I was really, really amazed at, they were saying, African Americans are not enthused anymore. They're not going to show up. They're not going to come out. And we came out big time.
Yes,
Big
yes, yeah,
time.
yes.
And that right there just shows you, really, to me, I think what they stirred up a whole thing, where I was talking about racism last week, but they stirred up a whole nother thing, that when you do that with black people, we go, oh no, boo boo, you gonna stop, you trying to stop our rights? Oh, we're gonna come out because we know how that feels.
Yeah.
And I think too, Latino people felt that too, like, oh, we can't go with them. They self-deportation. No, I better go with Barack Obama. And you feel that racism, you feel it. And these young
Yes.
kids, for the first time, they've heard about it. They've never really felt it, but they felt it this time.
Of course, man, because they hit them where it hurts, hurt the young adults with education.
Yeah, with education.
With education, they,
Mhm.
I mean, that party threatened the education of young America,
Right.
and they already, have a challenge in front of them. So why put more
Exactly.
challenging, or challenge
Mhm.
on them
Mhm.
than they already have before they even get out the gate?
It's tough. It's tough because when you're born and you're raised in the inner city, you have to go to the school that's available for you. Your parents are working. They can't drive, district from district to district to try to get you to a good school. It's just too hard. That's why we have to reform this education. We have to help the teachers with a better curriculum so they can be prepared to help with the new world, with us advancing with different styles of teaching.
Yes.
It's just becoming, and they're taking out all of the good things in school, like all of the arts, like we were saying. It's just, really crazy. I'm so happy Obama's in office. He actually ended up with 332 electoral votes to Romney's 206. He also had the popular votes as well. We all know it. We've been listening to it all week long. So thank you,
Yes.
President
Yes.
Barack
Yes.
Obama, the
He even
44th president, baby.
Yeah, he even beat Romney in his own state.
In his own state. Listen now, come on, people.
If you can't even win your own state, you weak. You're
Right
soft.
now, I want to say to 50 Cent, LL Cool J, and the Stacey Dash baby. And Stacey Dash, she's been looking mighty broken lately since Mitt Romney lost. He was going for Mitt Romney.
Of course, yeah. I didn't know. LL was going with Romney.
Losers. Your pockets might be big, but baby, your hearts is losers, honey. Because anybody that go for somebody that would hurt people that are less fortunate, you guys, something's wrong with your hearts, baby.
Yes.
Get your hearts
yes,
checked.
Yeah,
Get your hearts
exactly,
checked.
exactly. You're wearing false faces in front of the public that put you at the status that you are.
Right. Because people that got their kind of money, they don't buy albums. They don't buy CDs.
No.
They're not the fans that'll sit out there and scream and holler and stand in lines for you.
For days in
yeah.
all kinds of weather.
Watch it, boo-boos. But anyways, let me tell you what's on my cocktail menu for today. We got to talk about Mike Brown, Lakers. Oh my goodness. I told you guys last week, Mike Brown, you're killing me. That was my topic. Mike Brown, you're fired. That's my next topic. And LeBron James says that, he didn't get a fair shot. So we're going to talk about that too. We got some NFL, more NBA because that fantasy, baby. That fantasy is, I'm doing pretty good. I'm winning right now.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Last week I was sitting here and I forgot all about my fantasy people and I was supposed to put somebody else in the, whatever. I got dogged out last week, but I ain't going to get dogged out today. And I got a sexy cocktail coming up, okay?
Woohoo!
All right. But we're going to take a commercial break. Then we're going to come back to Let's Make a Cocktail. So stay tuned, people. Stay tuned.
What up if you a fan? We get into the money, boy, understand me. And since I'm grade A, there's no plan B. I know she know, I bet he know. Look how I slide up in this bitch like Nino. In the club, pocket full of weed smoke. But that's confidential, keep that on the D low. Do you wanna be a millionaire? Are you going through the roof if the ceiling's there? Use your lifeline, cause these bitches get tricky. How you gon' make the right choice if it's 50-50? Look, do you wanna be a millionaire? Are you forever going hard? Are you never scared? Might wanna save your lifeline if you going in. Cause if the beef on, you might wanna phone a friend. It's either get your weight up or you remain frail. Money on my mind, I got cash on every brain cell. Hub City, I be rapping on them. I got that Terminator flow on them. Schwarzenegger flexing on them. Air Jordan stepping on them. Oh yeah, this flow is mean. And don't act dumb, certified, yeah, you know the team. St. Patrick's Day up in the club, the way we showing green. I'm talking full on remote, we control the scene. I'm on, ice in my Patron, riding with my niggas, we gon' get them right or wrong. Look, my money stacking, I made it happen. It's like a movie when I'm rapping, lights, camera, action, theft. Do you wanna be a millionaire? Are you going through the roof if the ceiling's there? Use your lifeline, cause these bitches get tricky. How you gon' make the right choice?
Hi, this is Susie Pruden. And yes, you've seen me on Oprah, Good Morning America, and The Today Show. And I'm inviting you to join me every Monday from 3 to 4 for my new show, Mastermind Live. Join us as we introduce you to the new thought leaders of the world who will inspire you, support you, and guide you to your next level. So don't forget to tune into Mastermind Live exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hey everybody, this is Richard Carr inviting you to join me in the radio boardroom for the new Entrepreneurs Weekly Summit in my all-new day and time. That's right, the new Entrepreneurs Weekly Summit is moving to Mondays at 5 p.m. Pacific. So don't forget, the new Entrepreneurs Weekly Summit, now Mondays at 5 p.m. Pacific, exclusively here on LA Talk Live, where it's more than just talk. We'll see you there.
Hey, this your girl, Paris, straight from the Cousins, and you can join us every Monday at 8 p.m. Here live, bring you some great entertainment for those ears, exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream.tv. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Yeah, it's your boy DJ Diesel, inviting you to join me every Monday night at 8 p.m. for our new show, Keeping It Real with the Cousins, exclusively on LA Talk Live, Monday nights at 8. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio or watch us on Ustream TV Monday nights at 8. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Y'all know what time it is.
Let's make a cocktail.
All right. Calm down, people. Calm down now. Quiet down. Now the cocktail, my cocktail, Tash Walker cocktail of the day, of the week, of the night. You know how we do it. It's called the Face Off shot drink. So you make it in a little shot glass, not the shot glass, but a shot drink glass. It's the small ones, the short ones. Anyways, 1 part tequila, half part beer. I'll explain that to you later. 1/4 part agave nectar, 1/4 part lemon juice or lime juice, whichever is your preference. I actually use the lime juice because I'm just a limey girl. Um, so this is how you do it. You put everything together in one. Wait for the beer though. Don't put the beer in there. You do the beer last. And you shake, 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 shake with some ice. Then you pour the actual beer on top. Okay? And you take your little lime and put it in there, a little whoop-de-doo specialty. So I'm going to taste it right now because I haven't even tasted it. I usually taste it and then I'll be on one by the time I come back from break. But I waited this time. Hold on, guys. It's delicious.
It is?
Yeah, actually they have one of these kind of sort of, but they call it Corona Rita at Chili's.
Okay.
So go to
yeah.
Chili's and get a Corona Rita. That's actually like the face off, but in a big drink. It's in a big old drink. And
Okay.
they use Corona. I use Corona too as my beer. So, you can switch it up because I was thinking about using the Bud Light lime
Right.
one, but I wasn't really, 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 really sure.
I have a question,
Mhm.
Miss Tosh.
Yes.
For those like myself who's retired from the alcohol side of
Mhm.
cocktails,
Mhm.
what would you suggest? You know?
Well, I mean, do you just want to have a good drink?
Yeah, a good drink, when I'm out, watching my favorite sport or
Mhm.
just out and about or even having, friends and family over and want to make sure that they get home safely,
Right.
don't want to be too potent, but a variety.
Well, you know what? You gotta maybe try a good club soda. It's really good. You can mix a club soda with like some cranberry cocktail juice, a splash of it,
Right.
and then you put your little lime in, and then it looks like it could be some Tanqueray and cranberry juice. So,
Okay.
something like that. You can also do sparkling waters are really really good, and sometimes you can find like a ginger beer
Right.
that's all organic.
Okay.
So those are kind of things, you can make it look like a drink. Always be like, give me a little lemon twist or put a little cherry in that, or.
Yeah. Because when I do go out, I might get an
Mhm.
OJ, and I
Okay.
ask them that, put a orange slice or a cherry,
The
in it.
Bloody Marys are really good without the alcohol in it,
Okay.
and that that could be like a really good energy drink because some places they really mix it up really good, and you can just say without the alcohol.
Cool. Well, thank you for that. I didn't want to throw you off,
No,
your
no,
topic. I just
no,
wanted to, throw that in there and ask.
no, no. I
'Cause-
love it. I love it. I love
Because you
it.
be making some banging, excuse the French, some banging ass cocktails.
That's right, baby. Let them know, honey. Let them know, okay? So you need to go to the store right now, peoples that's listening, and go on and make that drink tonight. Watch you a movie. Stay in, though, because you got to always drink responsibly, okay? Always, baby.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Now I got some celebrations going down. We got Toast to This going on. That is certified. That's certified records right there. You can go and check them out. Certified. SoundCloud. Sorry, guys. SoundCloud. It's the new thing where you can go and listen to people's music and stuff for free. You can download it and everything for free. So listen. You can go get it for free. But I got some celebrations. Let's see. We have some birthdays today. My birthday's coming up next year though, but almost. It's real soon though. It's sooner than it was before. We got Sinbad's birthdays today. He is actually 56 today. Happy birthday, Sinbad.
Wow.
It's your birthday, big boy, 56. And Tracy Morgan's birthday is today. He's 44 today from the Bronx. Tracy
Yeah.
Morgan, yeah, from the Bronx, baby. I love it.
Brooklyn Bronx.
He from that Bronx, boo. Man, y'all, I got some good gossip. Turn that down a little bit.
Turn some down.
You
Okay,
gotta turn it down, baby.
I'll turn it all
Now
the way
listen.
off. Go ahead.
You can turn it a little bit up now.
Oh, a little bit up?
Yeah, just a little bit, because I don't want to feel like I'm all alone and somebody
Okay.
listening. It's
Okay.
got too scary for me. It was like, you're right. But listen, y'all, Cat Williams sued for $5 million for allegedly punching his assistant. Now, I know Cat Williams.
Yes.
He's about 4'11",
Yes.
maybe 5 feet. So this is what happened. Melissa Ishedge filed the lawsuit in LA County Superior Court claiming she'd been working as Cat's personal assistant, but on October 6th, things suddenly went sour at Kat's house when Kat attacked her, punching her and causing her serious and permanent injuries. Little 5 foot
Oh
cat.
yeah. Wow.
Melissa doesn't explain why Kat flew into a rage, but claims she had to go to the hospital as a result of the beatdown.
Oh, isn't that convenient that she didn't specify why?
Yeah.
Like,
Melissa's attorney says that her client claims Kat struck her in the head and knocked her to the ground. The lawyers say police were called to the scene, but no one was arrested. Okay, I don't know about that. I mean, she must have been little too because, Cat Williams punched me. I would knock him out.
right, 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 right.
Big time, little buddy. I'll put you in a headlock, buddy. Screw that. Anyways, we'll keep following that story. Halle Berry, I had heard about this a while ago. Halle Berry has a daughter by this guy named Gabriel. He's a model. And now she's dating a Frenchman named Olivier Martinez. He's from France. So she wants to move permanently out there, saying that, the paparazzi is too crazy out here and it's not safe for her and her daughter to be out here. So she goes to court, her and her, ex, and she loses. She can't take the daughter. They say she cannot take the daughter to permanently live in France.
Well, allow me to interject a little bit because of the fact that I'm a single father, and my situation, I was awarded full custody of my daughter. For her to just take her daughter that far away isn't fair to the father and the daughter, from having a relationship because my daughter's still on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And I call my daughter like out of 7 days, I'm calling her 4.
Right.
And we make it work. But I mean, come on.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's fair because a lot of, I've been hearing, I know I have a lot of guy friends and they've been telling me the court system's not fair as far as when you're going to court, for divorce and for custody for the children. So, I think that that was a fair call.
Yes, yes, yes. Especially if there's no evidence that the father, is doing any mentally or physically harm to his child. If there's no evidence that there's no harm coming to the child from his part, then why would she be awarded to take that child away from him?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's why, when you're having kids, it's so important to just really, think about it.
Yes, exactly. And even because if he was anyway abusive towards her, she would have won as well. So evidently, and I don't know either one of them, but evidently it wasn't proven that she was in any danger during the relationship of conceiving this child.
Right.
So,
speaking of relationships, the number of Americans who use online dating service now is 40 million.
It's grown. It's
growing.
It's grown.
Relationships have taken a whole new twist. And listen to this: average amount of time to make a first impression on a man. Guess what it is?
What is it?
Can you guess?
Wait a minute, say that one more time.
The average amount of time to make the first impression on a man. Like how long does it take you for a woman to make a first impression on you? Like what's?
I would say within the first 10 minutes.
Okay, it's 15 minutes.
And
the average amount time to make a first impression on a woman is 1 hour.
Because y'all dissect the heck out of us. We just look the women up and down and be like, okay, all right, and then hear a few words and be like, okay, all right. But you ladies, y'all dissect us. Y'all put us under the microphone. The scoop.
Oh, yeah, we're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? How's his legs look? What is that? His shoes, his ear, his we're crazy. Now, what do you think the number one relationship argument is?
Oh wow, that's a good one because a couple of them popped up. Argument, number one argument.
What is it over?
being
Nope, you're way off. Money.
Money.
That's the number one. That's the number
money?
one. And now
Wow.
listen to this. The percent of breakups online relationships that happen by email is 48% now. People are not even calling you no more. Either they're texting you or emailing. 48%.
That is
I
so
quit you.
lame.
You're dumped.
That's that's the easy way out.
Yeah.
Where you don't have to face the person anymore and stuff like that. And playing the devil's advocate, I could see that on the woman's part, doing it that way, so this way she can avoid any confrontation from the guy.
Yeah, I guess so, but that's kind of chicken.
It is chicken.
I don't like it.
It is chicken. I don't text that much. I do it because, that's what's going on today. But I tell people, man, sometimes it takes me too long to text you what I'm going to say.
Yeah. I don't like, the texting is getting on my nerves now. That's why I like the little voice thing where I can go, hi, call me back tomorrow. I can just say it and it'll just type out. It's so much better. I love it. I love it so much. So listen.
Yes.
I think we're going to take a commercial break.
You going to take a commercial break?
Yeah.
Oh, it's up to you, my lady.
I think I am.
Okay.
I'm feeling like a little, I got do a little stretching out and stuff. When we come back, I got some more treats for you. I had to stretch out. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
My back was hurting all last week, but it's so much better, guys. I just had to throw that in there.
Okay.
Have me in your prayers, y'all, whoever's listening. Okay. But anyways, we're going to be right back. This is Cocktails with Tash Walker on latalklive.com. Big baby, stay tuned.
He hold me down, so I put it down like no other. Give him his free time, cause he know where home at. How much more to lose, his voice can never change that. So my soul, he ain't even asked for change back. Before I'm rolling to the wheels, fall off the lat. Feel like I'm dreaming, and now I wanna wake up. No need for scheming, I'm the truth behind this makeup. Keep me safe, I feel secure when we laid up. This one for sure, not getting the way he caged up. Just give me a chance to love ya. You can hold it down.
Hey, are you spending your time or are you wasting your time? Well, kill some time hanging out with Michael Collier, Brooks Jackson, and the whole crew at the Michael Collier Morning Show. I Get Up Late. That's every Tuesday, 3 until 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you don't know what that is, you better get on the internet and look it up. And while you're there, go to latalklive.com and check me out.
Hi, this is Demetrius.
And I'm AJ, inviting you to join us every Tuesday at 5:30 for our all-new show, Real Talk with Demetrius and AJ.
We are your alternative to mainstream media's non-discussion of the real issues. No more sound bites, no more talking points, just real talk.
The guests on our show will include a wide array of people from all walks of life, elected officials, politically active celebrities, young leaders, and most importantly, you will all be included in this dialogue that is sure to be provocative and real.
So don't forget to tune in and listen to Real Talk with Demetrius and AJ every Tuesday at 5:30, exclusively on latalklive.com.
You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, and now Stitcher Radio.
Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure.
This is LA Talk Live.
And we are more than just talk.
Hi, this is Dr. Levi, your fitness doctor, making a personal house call, inviting you to join me Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific for my all-new show, The Dr. Levi Show. Join us as we discuss fitness, health, and well-being, including emotional and spiritual health. So don't forget to tune in to The Dr. Levi Show every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific, exclusively on latalklive.com and the Talk Live Broadcast Network. You can also catch us on iTunes, Radio R&B, or watch us on Ustream.tv, or catch us on the Live 365 network, and now on Radio Flag and Stitcher Radio. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Yeah. I'm feeling like it, baby. Yeah, had to hit y'all with that outstanding, baby, because Barack Obama's outstanding to me. And I got some other outstanding people. I like to do my segment called African American Inventions and Inventors. And here I go. In 1854, the first African American to win elective office was John Mercer Langston. He was elected Dean of Howard University. In 1975, Oliver Lewis is the first jockey to win the Kentucky Derby. In 1873, Susan McKinney became the first African American woman to formally enter the medical profession. In 1989, Washington, D.C. lawyer Ronald Brown became the first African American elected to lead the Democratic political party. Yeah. Outstanding. Hey. Boy, you turned me out. Hey, I love it. So outstanding, baby. Now, talking about outstanding, I want to talk about some other things outstanding, too. Because, I always have to give it up to some of my TV shows. And what's an outstanding TV show right now is Scandal on ABC.
Oh, yeah?
Shonda Rhimes, the African-American executive producer and creator of Grey's Anatomy. That's her other big hit.
Okay.
On ABC on Thursday nights, 10 p.m., starring Kerry Washington. So outstanding. Outstanding.
Okay.
Also, Revolution. It's on NBC on Mondays. It's good at 10 p.m. It's about like when everything shuts down in the world, like everything will shut down.
Oh, yeah.
And all the lights, and we go back to barbaric days.
Oh, okay.
Baby, it's scary, but I love it.
Okay. I have to check that out.
I was watching both X Factor and The Voice, and The Voice has lost me. For some reason, they don't have the good talent. They have some good talent, but that X Factor, they got some talent, baby.
Got some talent.
Woo, baby, them little kids.
So that's the one with Simon still?
That's the one with Simon. Simon is I love Simon. No one is better than Simon at doing that particular job. He has it sold up. Everything he says, I agree. I feel like Simon was so right, child. And people be trying to tell you anything, and Simon will tell you the truth.
Right. I give him that.
Yes.
I caught one episode, and that's because it was on the news, where a young lady, he gave her some constructive criticism, and one of the judges was a young lady herself, and she got on Simon about because Simon said something about her mentor, and evidently she was the young lady's mentor. And she was saying, well, I disagree because you got to get out of the Stone Age. This is the New Age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We know what we like.
Right. I mean, everybody has their opinion.
Yeah.
And I don't say that Simon's on point 100% because sometimes I don't agree with him, but 99% of the time, I think Simon's pretty on it. Diamond White is what I thought you were going to talk about. Diamond White. She's a 13-year-old African-American singer, young girl. She's gorgeous, skinny and tall, and beautiful face. And she was kicked out. She clearly had the best voice. She did the best job. And she shouldn't have been kicked out. There are two other girls that are in it. One girl clearly is going to win it. One young girl, she's the best young child singer I've ever seen in my life. And then another girl in Diamond, to me, they can go toe to toe, but they have a guy in it. He's good, but he's not better than Diamond White. So they kicked her out last week. Brittany picked the guy over Diamond. Simon wasn't happy with it. When she did it live, I saw Simon hit going no. And after the show, Simon, and they said the other judges decided, but Simon decided to bring her back.
Oh, yeah.
There were 13 contestants. It was everywhere. It was national. It was on CNN and everything.
I think I did hear about that.
Yeah, it was everywhere. Everybody was talking about it, so it's crazy. But, they had their first elimination. Diamond White's still in it for next week, so if you guys didn't check her out, check her out. And it's some other amazing talent on there. There really is some amazing talent. Jason Brock was voted off. He's a guy that was kind of like, they said he was real Vegas-y,
Okay.
He was like, hey, Bo, he was,
Oh, okay.
And one of my brothers, So he was voted off by the public. It was between him and Cece Fry, like French fries, Cece Fry. She, it was another girl really that should be in her spot to make it to the live voting for, the viewers. It was another girl that had an amazing voice, and I think she could have won it out all. But Demi Lovato didn't pick her to go on. So. And she picked Cece. I thought that was a big mistake. And Cece was at the bottom. Of course, the viewers did not like Cece. And I'm going to predict that Cece's going to be kicked out next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's not. She's just, she's very talented. But I think this kind of show with the talent in it, it's just better contestants, basically.
Okay.
That's just point blank. So we got breaking news. Everybody knows Mike Brown's fired. We talked about that earlier. And, LeBron, saying that he didn't think that Mike Brown had really gotten a fair shot. LeBron, are you paying his bills, baby?
Exactly.
Lakers have to pay that, boo. And they have to pay everybody else's bills. First of all, the Lakers are off to the worst start in the Western Conference. Despite carrying the league's largest payroll at just more than $100 million, which would trigger an estimated luxury tax bill at season's end of nearly $30 million.
Wow, isn't that a clubhouse record? Unfortunately, for them to start like that, have they ever had a start like that ever in the franchise?
They've never started like that, and not only that. There has never been, I won't say they never started like that because we have had some whack teams, but I can tell you this. There has never been a team to start like that and win the whole chalapo.
Oh, okay.
It just never happened.
Okay.
And I got that from ESPN.
Okay.
Show did, boo. So, if they say it, baby, you can almost take it to the bank. But if anybody can do it, it'd be a Lakers team like this. I mean, that's nothing, for us to be down like that. And with 82 games, a season, 70-something more to go. I mean, come on, that's,
Well, I never had a chance to play at that level. I played on the college level. But my thing is, as long as I make it to the playoffs, everybody's back at zero. So I still got a chance. So, as long as the Lakers make it to the playoffs.
Well, we got to make it past the playoffs.
Well, I'm just saying, once you get to the playoffs, then.
Lakers' expectations are so big in this city. Our expectations for any sports is big in this city. And we're winners. We've always been winners. And, you're paying all this money to win. We should be winning. Mike Brown, like Magic Johnson tweeted, he wasn't the right guy for the job in the first place. So, I mean, that really, hurt the Lakers by wasting a whole year last year with Mike Brown. And then, him coming in, doing the Princeton offense. When any coach comes in, they should look at the roster first and say, what do I have here? And then you need to do an offense and defense that best fits what you have. You can't force something. That's not a good coach. If down the road you can implement schemes and here and there, but you got to do what's best for the team, not what's best for that. Yeah. You probably needed to learn the triangle and learn pick and roll. You probably needed to learn something as a coach.
Yeah. Not only that, and somebody pointed this out to me. The type of player, the type of team he had in Cleveland and all that. It worked for that squad because that's what type of squad it is. But the type of squad that the Lakers have, you can't use that. This is the bottom line. You have to use, like you said, what works.
Right. Well, my sources, I have some sources that are very knowledgeable as far as what the Lakers are thinking. They said that firing was done more to stop what was happening than to pursue anybody else. They just didn't like losing. It's not that they didn't like Mike Brown. I mean, I hope Mike Brown really understands that this is nothing personal.
I think he does because they showed him at a restaurant smiling from ear to ear. So they might have paid him pretty well. Look, we don't need no harm, like you said. We don't need. This is a business. We don't need no disrespect or no harm. So take this envelope, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we wish you well.
You Pazizze.
Yeah.
You use Pazizze.
So okay, that's why you like no problem, smiling. Yeah, no problem. Okay.
Yeah, it's no problem. Also, my sources are telling me, which we all know now, but Phil Jackson and Mike D'Antoni are the leading candidates to replace Brown. And actually, they actually met with Phil Jackson today. I don't know what happened. For what I'm hearing is that they left the conversation with Phil Jackson. It's up to you. It's up to you. You can have whatever you want. It's up to you, boo. We need you. We want you.
Yeah.
The whole city wants you.
Well, that's the only way you're gonna have to come at Jackson, because any other way, he'd be like, "Come on, man."
And maybe that'll allow DirecTV, or that'll make DirecTV go ahead and work something out with Time Warner, because I can't see the Lakers. It's been crazy. I don't like it anymore. Jackson retired as the coach of the Lakers after the 2010 and 11 season. In his final news conference, he noted that he didn't have much of a relationship with the Lakers vice president, Jim Buss. My sources are telling me that people were taking that really, really wrong, that there are no ill will between Jim and Phil. I hope not, because I really, 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 hope that Jim can kind of set his ego aside, call Phil and say, look, I made a huge mistake. I should have never gotten rid of you. I'm so sorry. Put my ego aside. I'd rather the Lakers be successful. That's just being a man.
Exactly. Like you said, sometimes you got to take one for the team.
You got to take the high road.
Yes.
And I'm hoping he can do that. Now, Lakers are expected to reach out to some other guys. Jerry Sloan, the former Jazz coach, former Blazers coach Nate McMillan.
Right. Yeah.
And ex-Clippers coach Mike Dunleavy.
Okay. Which one was the coach where Steve Nash was playing?
That's Mike D'Antoni. It's between Phil Jackson, then they'll go to Mike D'Antoni. But Mike D'Antoni just had operation, I think, on his hip or knee or something. But it's going to be 6 weeks before he's even able to really sit on the sideline, and then, flying and all that. I don't know how that's going to really...
Well, if they go that way, because the guy who stepped in temporarily seems not to be doing. He ain't doing such a bad job. At the press conference, he's a no nonsense type guy. He don't care who you are and what your status is. This is about the team and winning.
Right. And I like how he played Morris. They gave Morris a lot more looks.
Okay.
Breaking news: Devin Ebanks.
What about it?
Hey, he got arrested. That's why he didn't play yesterday. Yeah, he got arrested for suspicion of DUI. He was just coming from a Hollywood club.
Right.
And he was pulled over and was taken to jail. He was let go for $5,000 bond.
Right.
And so he didn't play yesterday, and he didn't show up or whatever. So, I'm really hoping, everything goes well with him.
Well, I'm glad. That's ironic, because I'm glad I brought that topic up, or asked you that question about non-alcoholic, beverages that still look like that. Because them guys, man.
Listen, if I had money like that, and I had so much at stake, and you're driving around in a nice car, and you're a black man, and you're in California, and they pull you over just because you're black. What's that slang y'all be saying?
Yeah, I got pulled over driving while black.
But it's a little, let me see, driving while black, whatever. DBU, whatever.
Driving, yeah.
Well, I don't know. But anyways, he should know that. He should have someone driving for him. Pay somebody, baby. Don't be, trying to be all a little miser or whatever. You better use some of that money and make sure you keep some of that money, because you're going to end up giving it away going through all this lawyer stuff. So anyways, learn what you're doing. Learn from your mistakes. Also, when I was talking about Mike D'Antoni, he had knee surgery. I just wanted to reiterate on that one and make sure you guys know about that. But it's very, very sad. I'm really, really sad for Coach Brown. That's very embarrassing, because he's the, as far as going down in history, he's number 3 for the fastest fired
in a season.
in a season. Woo. Yeah. So, you never want to be in anything close to anything like that. So, but look, we got a lot to look forward to coming up with the Lakers. I'm very, very excited. And, let's take a commercial break because I want to come back and I want to talk about some NFL. We got some matchups tomorrow, some real good ones. When we come back, we're going to do some sports, some deep sports talk with Tash. And I'm going to give you my picks. Last week, Torrance gave you his picks, and a lot of them were wrong. I ain't going to say nothing. He didn't call in this week. I'm thinking, he's embarrassed. But I'm going to give you some of my picks, guys. So stay tuned for Sports Talk with Tash Walker. Stay tuned. Boo.
Hi, this is Elena inviting you to join me every Wednesday at noon for Elena's Beauty Talk and more, exclusively on LA Talk Live. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, R&B, or watch us on Ustream.tv. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hi, this is Starlet Quarles, and I'm inviting you to join us every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for a new show right here on LA Talk Live, The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People. Join us as we discuss the topics that are relevant to today's generational leaders. So don't forget to tune in to The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People, every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. right here on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, and now Stitcher Radio. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hello world, how you living? This is D Brex, your host of the all-new rap project here on LA Talk Live. That's latalklive.com. Or you can find me on iTunes Radio in the R&B section. That's the Rap Project, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. West Coast time, so don't be late. On the Rap Project, I will be playing the very best of rap and hip-hop that goes beyond the ordinary. So connect with me, your host, D-Brax, the rap connoisseur, on the Rap Project every Wednesday at 7 right here on latalklive.com, where we are more than just talk.
Sports Talk with Tash Walker.
Cheers, darlings. Cocktails, anyone?
Call me Young Kobe. West Coast police. West Coast supposed to be LA, you know it's me.
We're the place to be. Your entertainment, lifestyle, sports show. We're the place to be. We're the place to be.
Call me Young Kobe.
Call me Young Kobe. Call me Young Kobe.
Cheers, darlings.
Call me Young Kobe. LA. I'm Tash Walker. Now listen, peoples. Why I'm so happy right now because I just looked at my fantasy basketball on ESPN, and one of my boys, he has 31 fantasy points already, and we're not in the fourth quarter yet. Yeah. I also have Kevin Durant. He's not playing today, but I have Michael Gilchrist, and he has 21 fantasy points at halftime. So my boys are beasting. I'm finally beasting. I lost last week, y'all, because I got Steve Nash, and baby, I got my butt kicked last week. And Steve Nash, like we all know, he's out. He was my number two draft pick, boy. I need you back, baby. I need you back. Right now, let me tell you some scores right now. We got Charlotte and Dallas playing right now, and it's halftime. Charlotte 44, Dallas 55, baby. And let's see, because I have Brandon Wright right now. He only has 9.5 for Dallas right now. Boy, you better do something. You better do something before I get rid of you. You're going to be out there on the waiver wire. All right, guys. We got some NFL going down tomorrow. And I'm going to take a stab at picks, baby. So if you want to go make your bets, if you're in Vegas listening, if you're in Nevada listening, no, Reno. And then it's what, Atlantic City? It's probably, you probably got, your bookie somewhere. We'll keep that quiet, though. But listen, we're going to break down. I'm just going to pick three. I'm going to give you three of my picks that I feel really, really, really good about. We're going to break it down a little bit like Atlanta and New Orleans. Reason why I want to talk about Atlanta and New Orleans, because I got some of their players. I'm also in fantasy football, guys. And I'm number one in that one. You know what I'm saying, boo. Number one, baby. I'm number one in that one, baby. Let me tell you something. Okay, so I have tomorrow, we're going to talk about the Atlanta Hawks. Well, not Hawks, I'm sorry, Atlanta Falcons. Getting my sports confused. But we're going to talk about Atlanta Falcons against the New Orleans Saints. I'm featuring Drew Brees tomorrow and Jimmy Graham. I'm also featuring Michael Turner and Roddy White.
Okay.
So I'm featuring 4 players from the same game matchup. It's going to be very interesting. Right now, Michael Turner should be eating it up tomorrow because New Orleans is known to give up a lot of rushing yards to the running backs. So I'm looking to really, really, really score on that. Where Atlanta's defense, because I also have Pierre Thomas. He's on my bench, though. They're a little stingy when it comes to rushing yards. So I would say watch out for that, guys, if you're listening, fantasy people. Watch out if you got Pierre Thomas or any of the running backs from New Orleans Saints. The spread is minus 2.5, minus 2.5. Atlanta. I'm going to tell you right now, and this is just Tash Walker talking. I really feel that somebody's calling me. Oh, I thought it was Torrance. No, it's still not Torrance. I thought he was. Yeah, because he had the worst picks, y'all. I really feel that Atlanta's going down tomorrow. I really feel that Drew Brees and his entourage is going to show up tomorrow. So if I were you, I would go with New Orleans. Okay. Atlanta's undefeated, and tomorrow's the day that they're going to go down. The other game that I would go with, that I see that's a for sure thing. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, but the Miami versus Tennessee over under 45. I would go under 45. Miami has a tough defense. They're at Miami.
Right.
And they're going to really hold Tennessee. They don't let the running game. Chris Johnson's not going to be able to do anything. I would really say go with the under 45 for that game.
Okay.
My last and final pick. Let me see. And I like to try to give you for sures. I'm going to tell you right now, Detroit. Well, because Detroit's at Minnesota. Not knowing how Percy Harvin is doing, but Detroit minus 2.5. I would have to say if Percy Harvin is healthy, I would go with Minnesota at Minnesota.
Okay.
Definitely to see I see Minnesota winning that game tomorrow with the healthy Percy Harvin. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's just me. Those are my picks, guys. We'll see if I did well. To recap, like I said, you go with Minnesota. You're going to go the under with Tennessee. And then you're also going to go with New Orleans over Atlanta. So those are my picks. Let's see how it goes next week. I'm very excited. Now I want to close out with this. You guys, I saw the best movie that I think that every family should watch with their kids. It's a great film. It's called Trinity Goodheart. It'll have you crying. Okay. It features Eric Benet and a great young actress that we're going to see for years to come, Erica Gluck. Please check it out. It's called Trinity Goodheart, and I was just in tears watching it. I mean, it's a feel-good movie. You know, the tears were just like, it's not like you're going to be depressed after. You're going to feel good after. It's a feel-good movie.
Okay.
And it really hits you in the soul. So please check that out. It's been great, you guys, this week. Like I said, I want to thank everybody for voting. It was a great turnout. We couldn't ask for more. It was a great candidate. A great opponent, I like to say, that went against our president, Barack Obama, but he was defeated, and we're ready to move on this next 4 years with a plan. I'm behind Barack Obama 100%. I'm going to start doing my part and try to do something to help our country to get back on its feet and take some of the load off of Barack Obama, our president Barack Obama, because he can't do it alone, you guys. We have to take responsibility for ourselves, not only ourselves, our community, kids around other kids, by being a good example. It's never too late to get educated. People, please don't think you're too young to do great things or too old to begin to do new things. You can always succeed as long as you have a dream and God in hand. Please stay positive. Make sure you do your best daily, and that's all you can ask for. I'm Tash Walker. You're listening to Cocktails with Tash Walker. I'm here every Saturday at 5 p.m., boo. And it's been a pleasure here on LATalkLive.com. I'll talk to you next week. Cheers, darlings.
She was sure to try to hide the facts from us that she was catching hell. Hey, hear my mother call. I can hear my mother call. Late at night I hear a call. Oh the Lord, I hear a call. She says, Father, Father, it's for the kids. Any and everything I did. Please, please don't judge me too